A young noble girl, no older than 13, gets ready to board a lavish passenger ship, teeming with wealthy elites and nobles of the highest class. Attending to her is a young, clumsy butler, only about a year older than her. As they get ready to board, the butler drops their ticket into the ocean, resulting in a sharp scolding. Wanting to de-escalate the situation, crew members allow them to board the ship after confirming their names. But the moment they cross the threshold, their performance ends. They aren't nobles, they're assassins. 3 of swords and 9 of swords. On a mission from the organization to assassinate Haldor Barn, the host of the ship. His quarters lie deep within the 3rd floor, protected by Jaeger dropouts and layers of security. To break through, 3 and 9 unleash chaos. A planted bomb rocks the 1st floor, drawing guards away. Smoke and tear gas flood the 2nd, clouding vision. Hidden in the disarray, the assassins head upwards. On the 3rd floor, the Jaeger dropouts fall swiftly to 3's twin blades, while 9 supports him with her signature poisoned needles. They confront Barn himself. Calm and collected, the man unveils his trump card, a heavily modified archaism. Its reinforced armor shrugs off their attacks. Frustrated, 9 casually lies down mid-battle, pretending to nap, leaving 3 to struggle alone. But she isn't sleeping, she's analyzing. When she finally rises, she calmly relays the machine's weak points. Armed with her analysis, 3 disables the archaism. Now comes the hardest part. His body protests every movement, resisting to unleash the final blow. He reminds himself, he is a tool of the organization, and he plunges his blade through Barn's chest. As order returns to the ship, they vanish into the night. On their escape, 3 reflects in the year that they've been working together. 9 has been like a little sister to him, yet trust between assassins is a luxury he can't afford. That night, the nightmares return. As always, he dreams of those he's killed, their faces haunting him. One more victim joins the crowd. He wakes in a cold sweat while 9 sleeps peacefully in the room next to him. 3 reports to their handler, the figure known only as the Emperor. On his way, he recalls his first partner, Ace. Unlike other assassins, Ace hated killing. He treated 3 like a younger brother, and together they dare escape. But Betrayal met them at the end. Cornered in a cave by the Emperor with no escape, Ace attacks 3 to present his corpse to his commander in return for a pardon. With no other choice, 3 fatally strikes Ace. Filled with pain, anger, and regret, he has not trusted a single person in 3 years. At the meeting point, a robed figure, the Emperor himself, awaits. Sensing 3's lingering defiance, he asks pointedly whether the boy is still planning an escape. 3 kept his cool and replied that he will only ever be a tool for the organization before leaving. The next night, as he prepared to act on his escape plan, the Emperor summons him unexpectedly. 9 is already there, though not unusual. However, she surprises him by accusing him of betrayal. 3 is trapped. 9 exposes every detail of his plan, details he believed hidden. Then comes the truth. 9 just isn't his partner. She's Ace's sister. Assigned to him from the start, watching, waiting, plotting her revenge. Emotion shatters 3's resolve. Broken and numb, he offers no defense. If death is his punishment, let it come from her. She presses her assault and tangles 3 in a web of threads, ready to unleash the final blow. However, in a sudden shift, she ensnares the Emperor in her trap. He had let his guard down, enjoying the show provided by his tools. Immediately, 9 pulled another thread to set off a landslide of rocks to bury the Emperor. But the rocks rise. The Emperor lives. They make their retreat into a cave. Here, 9 reveals her secret. She's seen the Emperor closing in on 3's betrayal. To save him, she needed to act alone. 3's terrible poker face would have given everything away. She also reveals Ace's final wish, that 3 survive no matter the cost. In her time working with him, 9 had come to understand what Ace saw, a boy struggling under the weight of guilt. Someone so warm that she could peacefully fall asleep in his presence. This was not something she could experience for a very long time. Finding himself in the same situation from 3 years ago, 3 offers himself to be killed, but 9 refuses. If death is coming, they'll face it together. Feeling her resolve, 3 agrees. They'll survive and end this nightmare. With no better opportunity than now to strike, they return to the meeting location where the Emperor awaits their arrival. Even united, he proves too difficult to overcome with the artifact in his possession. The Emperor sends out shards of rocks, critically wounding 9. Enraged by his broken promise, he charges the Emperor. But even anger isn't enough. Then, from the brink of death, 9's voice echoes.
Analysis complete.
Guided by her strings, 3 attacks, combining his skill with 9's ability to correct every misstep. Together they become something more, 2 broken souls fighting as one. The Emperor, caught in their dance, falters. In a last-ditch attempt, he charges at 9 only to fall into her trap. A falling boulder is shattered by his staff only to reveal a teddy bear in front of him. It explodes, giving 3 the chance to pierce the Emperor's chest from behind. The moment 3 hated had come once again. It's time to finish the job. But with 9 beside him, the weight feels just a little lighter. At last, they are free. Far from the bloody past they've escaped, in some distant corner of Calvard, 2 travelers share a quiet carriage ride. 3 asks the question that lingers in his heart. Can she ever forgive him? No, 9 answers bluntly. Ace was her family. She loved him. Forgiveness isn't something she can offer easily. She blushes and loudly states that if he wants to atone, he must stay by her side. 3, taking this the wrong way, reassures her that he will never leave her side and he will do his best to fill the big brother's shoes Ace left behind. At last, they shed their code names. 3 introduces himself as Swin. 9 of course already knew from Ace's letters, and is the reason she calls him S. 9's name is Nadia. The carriage rolls forward as does their conversation. It was profound at times, but otherwise silly, lighthearted, and most of all, free. Together they were travelers. Travelers discovering their newfound humanity.